Yes, 30 free year. Reverend Agyapong.
Oh boy.
Akoka assembly say MPP4 out of jealousy and a year yentimi enuna yede gu enkofo banks. Na enanyumre obia wo hwe ne tu frɛ wunua. Na ometie asɛm ya me kan bi. Na mo hwɛ enipa bi aburo a omodi Ghana. Na ne yam ye wom asɛm a me bɛkan eye enkofo a mobro wafo a womdi wom sika koto bank. Na bank owners any chief executives aside from sika no into another company businesses mebobo ni nyina na motie no hu bone a wo modi na mewie no na menim se Reverend Agyapong ekopa akufo ado chew se no wonim na fe na wo hu efi se ye ntimi ntena ha emom mfa nyamesom enni bone ana enhye bone kutupa asif say omu nenim ade eche obia this time we goofy because nyankopon kana koma so we meka ne okan no and I challenge him say mewie no obehu say nyankopon he ne kan na koma so we meka and I'm going to show Duffour mo akasa e wo se bu show na obia hu purpose ekura mi Duffour's own handwriting,
former minister for finance,
who the Kasai, owner of Unibank. Who the former all these documents, he signed it himself. So for anybody to say, Akufo-Addo aban and waba
and sensitive,
on sensitive and wabegu aban banks no muntie first. Etiefo amutie momfrɛ mu nua no mo maame no
call a friend yes
omfa wo mu TV ne ento net no mutie na me ha e cancel if you say we will not allow people to deceive the general public
in this country
nipa bi edi na mudi nyame katamoni ahye wo mu kutupa as he said they are innocent. I'll read all that he wrote to the official administrator which is KPMG.
Wow.
You found say omuna Omunko manage Unibank
as a regulator, no?
Yes. What you say? And I'll start from general, you know, who to me say it cuts across all the banks, no? Omu a foldu no, edico share consolidated whatever I say. Near woman say I will now read letter bako. Namuamohu. Near woman say sa bank owners especially Unibank and Indom's Bank. Omo fa Ghana for sika depositors the mo amudi musika control. Omo fa sika from the Unibank and Nigerian bank na. No me dey akogu omo company fufuru. I'm going to read for you to see. I'm going to read for you to see.
But Agyapong or cross-checking your money.
He did not. He did not because the evidence I have one bank could you. I have 112 pages.
Jesus.
112 pages besides what I'm reading here tonight.
Wow.
For people to see. Bonia, omadi, omudi omusika. She, mankawakuma. We are software, mankawakuma. Sorry, I'm not 4 a.m. Nako graphic road. Nako she ema. Omudigra. Nataka mobati na 4 a.m. no. What do in sport na auto ade. Time ben wo free. Time ben wo free na oton ade we ewie na odiska na ko na mama fa mo ye free bank ho na mo dia ko ye another company na mo disika no na mo wie a mahama na nim nwase NDC for mo nim nwase say you supervise looting. Bank of Ghana under Mahama supervise looting and I'll prove today. I was saying, yeah, I'm to try to so.
We are not for the amount.
Duffour's own handwriting.
Yes.
The first one I'm going to read.
Yes.
The Adiano is dated back April, but one that is touching And it's a Muntia Duffour's confession himself.
Yeah. Where you do for natural letter?
Yes, letter we do for natural. But to me, I show. June 22nd, 2018. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Let me read. Was it demand notice for payment of amount due from related parties of Unibank?
Yeah.
We refer to your letter dated 18 June 2018. The above subject matter and our reply dated June 19, 2018. And hereby provide our response for the second part of it. We wish to indicate that the bank's assets registered in the name of the shareholder group.
General,
Yeah. We wish to indicate that the bank's assets registered in the name of the shareholder group, holder properties, and those of the shareholder offered to enhance value for the bank are valued at 5.1 billion Ghana cedis.
Heavens.
The shareholders will prefer to warehouse, put everything together, these assets in a special purpose vehicle and appropriately leverage them to raise and inject additional funding into the bank in order to further shore up the bank's liquidity. This process will be faster and smoother in providing liquidity to the bank. We would like to discuss with the OA, which is official administrator, the optimum structure of the SPV and the detailed process of leveraging the assets to protect the interest of depositors.
Hey, your pretty word.
To protect the interests of the depositors. I repeat, to protect the interests of the depositors. Our view is that the option to transfer title directly could be fraught with undue delays and may lead to a very high expenditure. Additionally, holding all these assets directly on the balance sheet may not be a prudent option, as it may have negative implications for asset liability management and possibly cause some regulatory infractions. Asset disposal under the direct balance sheet option may also take a very long time to achieve results. Now, Montieni, etiefo, me se monfre munuanom. Na mamoma osofu bia na ada, we respect asofo. But enye omo nim bibia anche obia wo wiase. Yankopon so boye se ne sesuntie nyina so wadwene. How can Reverend Agyapong make a statement say MPP for out of jealousy and yadi egu banks when the man himself has admitted this is a letter from Duffour himself? One, Montier mistake back. Was it we wish to indicate that the bank's assets registered in the name of the shareholder group, holder property. How can you take the bank's asset, Unibank assets, and go and register in another company's name which belongs to Duffour himself? That is stealing. Agyapong. That is stealing. If you don't have the facts, I'll give you all these facts for you to read. Let's out you up. Now, me trawa and son of properties in our list, about 24 of them. I was so Odiba official administrator. Now I'm hold do and Odiba special purpose vehicle. Office will be Jimmy. Now, remember one example. Facebook. Yeah. Our shares on Facebook, one a majority shareholder. On one is CEO.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Right. Mark Zuckerberg no adi a oyɛ ne sɛ ɔyɛ CEO no ɔgye n'akatua. Sir. Ɔyɛ majority shareholder ɛno nso ɔgye ne dividends. Whatever money he does with Nisika Awaji, no problem. But Mark Zuckerberg cannot take money from Facebook and some Fankoto, another company. I want to Mark Zuckerberg be. It can never be done.
It's not a business prudence measure.
Me say, are you stealing? na mebo companies ni nyina akyerem sisi a mebo companies onu ankasa na attach to it na se onika e be den waka cho se sa companies we nyina no wo de ba Krachik, and now are you guys going to show
yes,
the thing?
Yes, we are going to do that.
Yes, 8 billion.
2.38
billion.
Can you
unsecured.
Goodness.
Unsecured by Bank of Ghana. They should arrest the former governor and his deputies.
Remember, I was again. I was thinking, I was in boutique. I say, stock of them Italians, menswear, leather, sandals, shoes, slippers, bags, wallets, nina, or the abega so paucho. Say, yeah, kapu yami chakra holiday. A dear bank and ODP. I was boutique nina ebema. Come. Not Shannon so say, oh, Tony Yamana would do gay. Not just I will say 20%, 40% kwekunina is ska or simi ye free wood nina. So I wanna air can say on no penny the Ghanaian company. 1983 utimidi dia and nyoma tisi including African West and they call United States in 1983. I was boutique on one side my friend. I was creation and I just call Kotoka International Airport terminal 3 hon wa ye nyoma kama or printed dia ben or ye nyoma ben African West I pumpkin tea and markup and mema suit nim ni ade or the African prints kintim ni ade no dey so beautiful and I feel so when you bebre shoes ni ade there na opese wo de call party there na opese wo de call adore ni na was boutique and obitin address dress to kill na nyoma entimi nkoye wo be frɛ a woman akɔ ne nkyɛn direct line no one kasa no ni nkomo nkyerɛ taste 0244 649 379 0244 649 379 I was boutique ekira kwan ane sɛ ofa Jolu Udru Jolu Junction from Word Miracle ho na ura Jolu inside bisa Side Plaza or was our building mu ubenya no so Tessano Police Depot or North Carnation just say ohono ukwa from Abeka Junction then going into Abekano 3 junctions from Abeka Junction 10 left go up the hills the last dead end of the road just look immediate left ubunza our building is so when you are so usu at the Oxford Street behind the Smith Hospital opposite Dynasty Restaurant and now so say Kotoka International Airport departure Hobenya Awards Boutique ewo hono Awards Boutique I say everything original Adom W&J capsules mixture for treatment of STDs such as leukemia itching ebe correcting menstrual disorders who ebe chisa Adom P away capsules for joint pains, back pains, waist pains, rheumatism. Adom natural tonic, ye de be hansenia boa blood circulation, appetite na wintimi didi na be boa wintimi didi kama. Adom co capsules and mixture no effective relief of the IM team constipation, pass, waist pains, ebe boa phlegms bini amama na enfri ni peduenum. Adom co ointment no so hunamu eni yare na na efu sisi musu mugye bia eba no entuni na enfri o ma ho ento wate mesra obomode anafo weni kire dependable herbal home eno Medina New Road Greenhouse dependable home eno so kaso opposite Datus International Chris K Herbal and Misty Herbal eno so Kumasi bomode ana contact dependable for 024 2223 555 024 2223 555 my guest Kennedy Agyapong is on the beat on Exp0ses session. Ken, we are back.
Yeah. You see,
liquidity support the mood.
Yeah. Na bebre wori ya tubu asemi ba. Hwe ni ayam yawo asemi ho amahiti ni se se me kofosu a traffic nti itim simbe 4 am Saturday. Na 4 am Saturday no. Ubedru Graphic Road na Coco Body Railways ho say no. Na ma tete ho a wo mo hwegra already na bisa ho say sa oba weti o some fifri ekonya bibi kakra most of them put it in Dom's bank but what I'm reading about Duffour the same as Indom ya ma contemplate bisa one question say ekonya of faso erani ne bank no wa ha the bank na wa America obetimi use the same the ISR
and you tend to mean you
me be say ndom one question na Reverend Agyapong omunya no ma me say wo say witch hunting jobs ani ye de agu nkofo banka me be say ndom or bank wa America e konya ofa so e man nkofo si cashier obetumi afa the same ekwan so e wa America na adenti na America de ne bank ne yedwuma na ha de yedwuma. Why? Because Bank of Ghana, there was no supervision, no regulation, and these people were doing things just like that. Namuntie, me say, Mark Zuckerberg or whatever, Facebook, or no, were a majority shareholder in Facebook, but on Timin Kofa, apart from so a CEO watching pay. Now, where majority shareholder watching the dividends. No other says Academy and nobody cares.
Yeah,
name on Facebook Sikano. On Timin came free Facebook. And some fan company for himself. But that is what Duffour has done. Also, we wish to indicate that the bank's assets registered in the name of the shareholder group, holder properties, and those of the shareholder offered to enhance for the bank are valued. Shareholders offered to enhance value for the bank are valued at 4.1 billion.
On the screen is the document in there. One can say
June 22nd.
Signed
by Dr. Duffour.
Yes.
Namuntie, baby,
Mofa signature na mrane ahwefo ni hwenie. Yes, ni signature na owe. Dr. Kwabena Duffour na ewo ho.
Yeah, now we hear asie ho no a uwidi a. O see, we would like to discuss with the official administrator the optimum structure of the SPV and the detailed process of leveraging the assets to protect the interests of the depositors. Adentin was say wakofa say enuoma we nyina ba na muntie ne ye ebebobo we ye Duffour na nkasa enuoma a wose mu a mudi musika koto bank ho no musika no ofa de koto another property.
What?
Other properties are within the companies different and aye what the same enuoma ni nyina ba na form special purpose vehicle meaning the bar na use enya collateral but in their books it shows that they have this amount it will show up but it do baby betimi aton na the Equity bank. The moment you say you need liquidity and solvency pay na che say o bank a problem. So how can you say this bank was closed out of jealousy?
So these are properties.
Namuntie.
Wow.
Number one, Dawa land. Or the bank Nisika and a Kotori. But it was owned by Hodder Properties Limited.
Wow.
Dawa at Greater Accra. Assassin at $9,500,000.
Heavens.
Plot number 15, Hodder Properties, Airport Residential Area. $2,273,485.
That is what is on the screens.
Unnumbered parcel at Cantonments, Hodder Properties again. West Cantonments, $2,048,000. Plot number 45A, Independence Avenue, Hodder Properties Limited. Independence Avenue, $12 million. Premier Place Apartment, Hodder Properties Limited, North Airport, $550,000. Plot number 26/27 Ridge Enclave. Transfer to Hodder Properties. West Ridge. $5 million. It means Obi either say or the baji loan and went to na kojia no the court ni property needing Hodder Property instead of Unibank. Strawberry Vale Apartments. Transfer to Hodder Properties. Abelenkwe, $2,600,000. Unnumbered property on Asafwa Chenete Road, Accra Central. Transfer to Hodder Properties. Osha Town, $550,000. Duchess Apartment. Transfer to Hodder Properties, Adabraka. $2,250,000. Joulu Apartments. Transfer to Hodder Properties, Joulu. $2.5 million. Unnumbered property at South Industrial Area, Graphic Road. Transfer to Hodder Properties, South Industrial Area, $300,000. Amanhia Land. Transfer to Hodder Properties, Amanhia, $1,770,265. unnumbered parcel along Gafford Road, Cantonments, transferred to Honda Properties, $950,000. Adan Island parcel, Honda Holdings Limited, another company no more introducing. Honda Holdings Limited, Adan $500,000. Adan Waterfront parcel, Honda Holdings Limited, Adan $80,000. Land, Pokrum Ebri, Honda Properties Limited, Pokrum, near Ebri, $1,900,000. Plot number 102, Ota, Kumasi, Honda Holdings Limited, Kumasi, $1 million. Commercial building, Tudu, Accra, Honda Properties Limited, $1 million. Property number B, 20B, Airport, Bolton Portfolio Limited. Bolton Portfolio Limited, another company. Airport residential area, $2,313,000. Parcel number 29, Independence Avenue, Bolton Portfolio Limited, West Ridge, $6,849,900. Parcel number 32, Rich Enclave, Integrated Properties, Asalam Down, $12 million. Industrial site, Tema Motorway Extension, Honda Holdings Limited, Spintex, $120 million. Kasa Energy, Tema site, Kasa Energy, Tema Industrial Area, Kpong, $40 million. We a deputy minister finance, former deputy minister finance, was our company.
On a share company.
Yes, on a share. Yes. Marine Drive, Marine Drive.
Oh boy.
Honda Holdings Limited, Accra High Street, $250 million.
Jesus, heavens.
$250 million. So in total, it comes to $477,934,650.
Yeah, the Kogan is coming. We anything.
What do you mean by you be converted? Who convert here a 2,112,000 2,112,960,000 Ghana cedis. Yes. Oh, we are no muntia be munwe. Na maminka Marine Drive. Marine Drive here. Accra High Street, baby a bet and death near you. Munko, and yanum, Reverend Agyapong, with all due respect, Ochina Faka, Nako Marine Drive, Nakosha infrastructure no musumu. So my $250 million infrastructure. Come and tell us, sir, or no, I spend $250 million. Now, or the baye security or collateral.
Right,
for the bank to now they go and see. The guy also should be arrested because he inflicted it. He has not done anything there. Monko Ghana promise any DM. Monko Marine Drive. Who do all customs? Omu building no opposite no. Eko ensure no. A while copim has a folk park no. Marine Drive. Any DM Ghana for Monko na Monko. Say $250 million infrastructure has been constructed over there. For Duffour to bring it as what? Sika wawa wadi. Now, one question I ask Reverend Agyapong. Reverend Agyapong, enti se Duffour nimse ne bank no oni problema adentin was say sika na wo yi free uni bank adi kogu ni other companies no or kofaba no dia behiem so that the bank will survive. These are the documents.
Na ewe hin ode bae.
Annualisty, enyo me annualisty na yenwe you. Or say in cities additional originally proposed as properties. Jubilee Mall Kumasi, Honda Properties Limited Kumasi, 16,860,220 cedis, 82 pesos. Platinum Place, Honda Properties Limited, Rich, Accra, 199,300,362 cedis, 75 pesos. Star Life Headquarters, plot number Z220B, Mankata Avenue, Honda Properties Limited, North Airport, 80,239,100 187 cedis 9 pesos. Rich Residential Property, Hodder Properties Limited, Rich, 110,391,250 Ghana cedis. In total is 406,791,420 Ghana cedis.
Interesting time.
In all, Ukabomwa, I say, when you convert the $477,934,650, you convert here about $2,112,912,460 Ghana cedis.
Lots.
I see our tick 3,993 acres. Yeah, tick 3,933 acres. Every acre is 600 trees. On one acre. Tick plant 3,993 acres at 600 trees at $150. And a converter, a converter, when you are 1,581,228,000. 1,581,228,000 Ghana cedis. And in all, Nukaboma, when you are 3,684,140,000 Ghana cedis. Anna, I say, additional original proposed as properties 406,791,420 cedis 6 pesos. To Okani Yinabo Mono, when you are 4,90,931,888 cedis 66 pesos. Sensika way, sa properties we ni enyoma wafa. Ni nyina ye depositors ni sika. By his own admission. Let me read so that we don't confuse ourselves. June 5th.
June 5th. Oh.
Yeah, June 5th.
June 5th, okay.
Montier incriminating statement by Duffour himself. Moko June 5th. Show ni signature and answer me read.
Great. Please, Mame sa signature June 5th document no.
Duffour signature.
Ni signature. Obi anka say ya the BB to 200.
Yeah, Munsho.
Yes.
Me say Reverend Agyapong Ekwebi. You respect you. But this time you got it all wrong. So correct yourself. Because by the time one may we with other banks, na sabi when we don't need that for you. And we are software behave aside say we are software. Who tries to your politics will respond accordingly.
Why some way?
That I want to assure you. Because we will not allow you to destroy this country by misinforming people, because you have the opportunity to talk to people every weekend or every day. It is not true. It is not. Read my lips that it is not true. And your statement is fallacy of argumentum ad hominem. Who is your uncle school?
Okay, French.
Fallacy of Latin. Fallacy of argumentum ad hominem.
Yehovah.
It's simple terms. The statement is a fallacy.
Wow.
Fallacious. And now I am saying because we cannot allow men of God to deceive people like that. It's wrong. And we should be bold to talk about it. We should be bold
to talk about it.
Now, let us go.
Issue.
Another letter, I say, demand notice for payment of amount due from related parties of Unibank. We refer to your letter dated 31st May 2018 on the above subject and wish to reiterate our firm commitment to address the liquidity and solvency gaps.
The letter on the screens, viewers.
Yeah, I say liquidity and solvency gaps created by the gross amount of 4.97 billion as quoted and analyzed in your letter referred to above.
Heavens.
Reverend, why do you make such a statement? Only partner would defend his own admission. Our coffee for properties now. What the bank needs to talk, and they could register. And as I could go other companies, one who could faba. So what they buy. I'm already show up 4.97 billion.
This is a signature. Signature.
I say, we wish to indicate the fact that while some of the figures and conclusions stated and analyzed in the document attached to your letter may still be preliminary, we are willing to work with these as ballpark figures.
Yeah.
And are dedicated to speak to the substantive, more urgent issues that would potentially bring the bank on a strategic path to recovery.
Wow.
This is Duffour's own letter to the official administrator. Jealousy be the
KPMG.
Yes. Jealousy be the woman.
Hey.
On one kasane letter. Was it bring the bank on strategic path to recovery? We are mindful of the current critical liquidity condition of the bank.
The critical
condition of the bank, as well as the regulatory timelines for the submission of a capital plan, which falls within the 30-day period that we are required to act on your letter under reference. In this regard, the shareholders make firm commitments to arrange the injection of funds expected to address both solvency and liquidity of the bank.
Sir.
Onwa say, the shareholders no esaye onwa nipa ba ko no. Enna. Sa companies ni nyina ya ne dia no. Osi we are ready to bring all this so that obika solvency na chese wo problem. Challenge. Bank no challenge. Or can liquidity. Let's just a cash in ho. What do you say? Enti owie no. And also was solvency and liquidity of the bank, and also resolve the specific loans advanced to the shareholders as follows. 1. Inject 1 billion Ghana cedis not later than mid-July 2018. When you before natural to the official administrator. Inject another 1 billion Ghana cedis before September ending. Immediately assign holders' interests in the assets sitting in the books of the bank, part of other assets of about 3.7 billion. I'll say first, for the benefit of me, mommy, no, me, papa, no. Duffour has admitted say Odika and the bank in egu 4.7 billion. Enti oni KPMG official administrator and negotiate didi ano edwindwini ho e kwa mbefa so aye no say obetua 1 billion cedis mid July July mu ache mienu 2018 no and obetua 1 billion. September so kwa wie ya obetua 1 billion. Afei Unibank sika no a depositors mu sika no a oyidi koto properties na mebubu odin edi ko share ni company fufuro mu no or the same properties ni nyina eba back or eba back na etumi a show up ama omonya sika na fe omdi aye bank no na tie osi awreho was he immediately assign holders interest in the asset sitting in the books of the bank. What you say? Okay? Holders no or any other companies. Still, a reflective Unibank before you say sika any. Into your failure was say okofaba. Now why is sika no the akwakoto property? At the call different company, a chrono offer and confosika. Where is the money? Say chrono. Where is the money?
In all of this in the Bank of Ghana, a governor, no henny.
Now because Otimi man 2.38 billion
liquidity support.
Yeah, unsecured loan.
Hey, unsecured power.
Yes, 2.38 billion. I'll read it for you to see. Into your say. Immediately assign holders' interest in the assets sitting in the books of the bank. Part of other assets of about 3.7 billion, which were purchased by the bank. Which were purchased by the bank. Meaning, bank, and the toy, say your money, the bank, and the toy, but registered in the name of holder. Reverend Agyapong,
I can't say obey to your answer.
Can you do this? Ghana judges remove slow. He should have been in jail by now.
What?
They'll keep quiet. He should have been in jail by now. These are his own letters to the administrator. And you will be natural. He admits, sir. And your man, one of the bank in Isikaton, was registered with another company. And Timua, Musika Shiano, that is what Duffour did with your money. For a Kufuadu to come and pay. And you say, what? And the Kufuadu has come to pay. And you are saying, what? Duffour is working freely with his children, family. And Reverend Agyapong, you are talking about the Kufuadu and MPP government. Go and apologize. Because by the time I finish with all these banks, now when you go
now when you go serious, of course, this is the Seed Show live from this very studio.
My main come in Baku Bakuna, a cheer for Swati. I see some properties, you know. What the bank Nisika and the toy.
Yeah.
But registered in the name of order. To improve the solvency of the bank. Or the same yama way in a back. Send your bank any challenges, no. Omo timi a year free.
I am anadroma nasem.
I said this will be done together with the repayment plan for the direct loans to shareholders. Shareholders, you know, most of them in an idea.
Most of them in
It's
a nipa baku. Why is a referee or a match or a lines or a man of
now you be say and we are no money adofunu. Says he kake CSA na umwana. Na uma onipa etime de ho na wanya stroke. Enipa de ho no awu agyanema ho. And you buy all these things using a kodwom anopa no miensa ne fa empem. Omsika indom. God will ask all of you questions, including fake pastors that will support you. Including fake pastors that will support you. God will ask you questions. So go to me about the 3 a.m. Na osunyoma na indom. What are you telling us? What are you telling us? Inti muda boni amodi Ghana for muda. Na mu ria my U10. Say Akufo do a good bank Mahama who a disgrace. If you survive this looting, Mahama who a disgrace. You survive this looting and you want to come to power again? Excuse me. Who is that the Biana Ghana for Jimmy? Now we are going to talk. We are going to talk. Yama obia metu on for Bible in the cassock. And the good people and say when you don't have your facts, I will nail you. Simple. Means no. And that people for me one more. Nobody should come and tell me on a jai because also no yen in your mamon country as one yai. Or good party no and then your mom can't be. And these are facts. He doesn't have facts. And I'm giving the facts. No magic. We are Baba Capital Bank. Unit Trust, Indom. And you will see. So the same pattern.
Trend. The magnitude of money.
And when the Kufuadu comes to give 21 billion.
Liquidity support.
21 billion injection of capital into the system. So that the country, the economy will not collapse. And I just said, you have a problem with that? You have a problem with that? 21 billion? Or be a watching for 4.9 billion. Onipa bako, odiakoto property. As you know, the Jesus. Yes, Alpha banking shanism. Now you are yanim kosoro. You are yanim a kosoro. Yes, Alpha Bank and said himself, ya dish. A bet over shoes. Upa Bible, Mamma, Abano, you should not. Because we speak the truth in this country. What am I here for to do a war? Because of these greedy people. You know how many people have died? And when you don't have your facts.
And most of them, cross may be even
you don't have your facts, you go and run your mouth. Who run your mouth? I will challenge you with facts. As simple. We challenge you. I'm reading Duffour's own letters to you. He himself has admitted. What I say? He himself has admitted, say, now mom could defend this out of jealousy. And you go on bank. Did you read the facts? Eba nya kufuado nya kenoforiata. Mom won sema kenoforiata. Why ya dear papa? And you know. And kasa kapudu we
Abayira.
Ayira. Say yeah, was in. I hope said Nioma now listen to my genie in. They should seize everything, sell it to defray a cow, one abominable. And it cuts across. Capital Bank. Oman 610 million. President Mahama gave Oman Capital Bank 610 million. Injection of it. I don't have a problem with Mahama giving 610 million.
As capital.
Injection of capital. The moment the bank gives you that support, it means the bank is good. And it is President Mahama, a so capital bank I don't have a problem. But ask yourself, I have a breakdown of what he did with the money. We'll come to that. I have a breakdown of what Esian also here with the money.
So bank na board chairman here revenue table.
Yeah.
I see.
And how the 130 million was diverted to go and use as capital for sovereign bank. I know everything. There were 112 pages. I want somebody to come and take this document, make photocopies and go and give it to Reverend Agyapong for him to read. Maybe he made a statement for the simple fact that he's not even aware. He doesn't have details. But on one kasa, meaning so Nyame Bentino or Kaya Dianu we are, he will change his stand. We are NDC new, we are PP new, we are all Ghanaians.
You have to sympathize.
People have suffered. People have suffered under NDC's mismanagement. So we are not going to sit there. You should rather praise Akufo-Addo and Kenoforiata and the economic management team, Dr. Bawumia and the rest, Dr. Kotonomo, anyway, for the good job done to stabilize this economy. If you don't know what Akufo-Addo has done, compare it to America. The America's GDP has shrunk by 32.9%. The greatest economy, the biggest economy in the world, under the COVID, has shrunk by 32.9%. And you enjoy free electricity, water, and you have a problem? Reverend
for a stretch of 6 months.
You have a problem with that?
Yeah.
Do you understand management? How we manage economy? There was no subvision of these banks because all of them were so corrupt. So not to start down with chain homes. So deputy governor, no. Home you have to start down with chain homes.
The governor says can
what you say? Me say me ebi wa na we me nwe me the 3 weeks e be ye do for ho adwuma. Me the other 3 weeks be ye indom ho adwuma. Me the 3 weeks be ye Unibank ho adwuma. Me the 3 weeks be ye Capital Bank ho adwuma. And when I finish, ube hu say MPP Akufo-Addo, Kenoforiata, they've done marvelously well.
Prudent economic management.
If Akufo-Addo or if Kenoforiata had not taken immediate step to correct the wrongs in the banking sector, do you know where Ghana will be by now? I have always told you, say we nimwa ko Venezuela, when the people started demonstrating president because Oko Bank usika da, but it's not there.
Can you imagine?
Oko Bank, wa usika dia koto bank, it's not there. Ewe, ko ma sisa ko gua brochire, omo man to millions of dollars property.
And a spake a yipa revolution.
Who obiti? She said me ko fosu Saturday. Na me hwe e manu anopahima. Omo ko, omo digwa indom nyame bebisa. Yami baby saw. I am telling you. And unim, they knew, sir. Oma di bonintino, They were in a hurry to buy radio stations and television stations, thinking they will protect them. Bonia Wadino, who station in Krano, nobody can say anything. Because these are facts. One can natural. All these documents. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6,
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Nina ni signature na shase.
There be ayidi ene wo Andrew Akoto. Wono so wono ne administrator no. Who tia se? Oma di bone. Sa kanoforiata antimi and take immediate steps correct the wrongs in the banking system. And Kwabena wotimi wini off IMF. Because Mohammed's bogus administration and mismanagement of the economy, he took us back to IMF. He took us back to IMF. When Kufuor won us out of IMF, NDC took us back to IMF, and again MPP has taken us back. It took him Kanoforiata 1 year. From 2017 to April 2018, we were out with all these challenges. Now he was confronted with, he was able to manage the economy prudently for us to get out of harsh IMF conditionalities. Reverend, give us credit. There are no two governments only the same. There are no two governments. So analyze performance of every government. Now, Mr. Chiro said the vice presidential candidate, Mameno. I am not going to compare her to Bawumia because she's no match.
Yeah.
I'll compare her to Napo. And I can tell you on top of my head.
So on educational fronts.
3 classroom block, 6 classroom block, 8 classroom block, 12 classroom block, 18 classroom block. In 3 years, 2017 to 2019, completed using blocks, administration buildings and count. Over 350 something buildings that have been completed. Wow. Now, NDC for the catch there say, we advert say, we must see education office and call for a bomb. We see education office. Now, and Kolan yes, can call school. Now, I'm to air conditioning. What have you done? Did you save anybody? School. Education officer Kotuya will be school fees. Say, I mean to your school fees in Tico school. And you are proud to say, sir, you build them out of E-blocks.
E-blocks, no?
Almost see 29. Now, Papa was see 27.
Oh.
Yes. Musi 29. We are
E-blocks.
Yes, E-blocks. NDC 29, MPP 27.
Wow.
Besides dormitories, here American one dormitories, classrooms, administration blocks. Adebi, Napo why are they almost a man? And therefore, Kufuor, why are you? We manage economy ni. Now we share COVID. How Kufuor has managed our resources.
Telling you.
Ade. Reverend Agyapong, what tell me and where you America? Where the what come back again, Bishop, and you come back again. Because by the time I finish with these documents, you will see say why a mistake. So she immediately apologized. Oh, now we need because if you allow me to continue, and someone may appear with banking system, no, who say yes, only any paboni. Now maybe sir, Papa no, Mr. Me parents Pau, but Eddie Cantina maker, Dr. Kwabena Duffour, very nice. But maybe say, offer sanko for ni sikano. Eddie Akoguni other company, onim se owo e wo homa na. Ken. Se wo ye bibia, hwe wo nua e da achi. Hwe wo nua bia wo wu nso da ho. Na hu se ska bebre na wo pe no. Enko hwe. How greedy can you be? Look at the amount.
Very heavy.
Near what brochure and one farmer. All these monies are not yours. People's money. And Confosika over the Akugu Bank for the Akugu Bank. Mafa. Now they are quarter to. other properties, more your investment. How? Na say nipa wey, wo se yansa ma no chance. Adey. Enu de anya dwuma. Enti NDC fo beka, mo NDC asofo fo beka, the truth shall be told with facts and figures and evidence. And these are exactly what I'm doing. Because mung to me mo nipa bonia ye. Sabi no ye wa America. The economy that Obama inherited. Banks collapsed. Huge banks. I was so almost saying to send a can ufuriata ye. But when we are Trump is rubbishing everything as if Obama did not do anything. Who will be DNT, the big dear dancing. Will not sit there for anybody to throw sand into our garil. We know the truth and we say it all the time. Until if you don't have your facts, don't stand on your pulpit and talk anyhow. Because if you talk like that, we'll respond accordingly. And then people for me catch them when I'm responding accordingly, don't call me. Because all kasa or two Juma Papa he's rubbishing it and nobody is saying anything. And I keep telling you, the greatest achievement of a Kufuado is restructuring of the bank, recapitalization of the bank before free SHS and all these industries. Because it's coming the bank.
Yeah, where then I'll run
the economy. Now what to me stabilize it. I'm a says he can wait do for nam on one.
Wow.
Or
MPP. Well.
347 microfinance companies. Almost a Kenyan, a Kufuado, Otria, 23 savings and loans. Otria, Ading, Uta Koduya, who are in America for what this government and this party has done. Me say, campaign, Yabaya Papa. Yabaya, we have a lot to tell Ghanaians. If they don't see, we are not going to wait for Ghanaians to see. We will put it at their doorstep, let them know where they were and where they are and where they'll be going.
That's right.
We are not going to sit down because the truth must be told once and for all. Well, any power have me, I'll be back again.
Great.
Wednesday, meba, opa, share me,
I'll come. God bless you. Bless you too. Kennedy.